Hello and welcome to Mind Paradox. Today we are going to explore a subject that is both universally relatable and deeply unsettling: how to deal with fake friends and colleagues. But instead of following the usual path of warm and fuzzy self-help advice, we are going to turn to a thinker who faced the world with unflinching realism. Niccolò Machiavelli, his insights often labeled as cold or ruthless, are in fact a powerful guide for anyone seeking to protect themselves in a world where not everyone has your best interests at heart. This is not about becoming a villain, it is about becoming a strategist. It is about understanding the subtle dynamics of power, loyalty, and influence, so that you can protect your peace, your reputation, and your future success in life. There will always be people who smile in your presence and speak against you in your absence, and unless you learn how to read them and handle them, you will always be at a disadvantage. Before we go any further, here is my call to action. If you have ever dealt with betrayal, or the sting of realizing that someone you trusted was never truly on your side, I want you to commit right now to listening closely and taking notes. This is not just theory, these are tools that you can start using immediately in your personal and professional life. Share this episode with someone you care about, because you might be saving them from months or even years of unnecessary pain. Phase 1. The principle of radical observation believed that expecting everyone to be good was a dangerous illusion. A leader, he argued, must see people not as they wish them to be, but as they truly are. This is the first and most critical step on your journey. You must become a relentless observer of human behavior. Fake friends and toxic colleagues operate under a polished facade. They are skilled performers. They offer praise, help, and kindness, but their real intentions can be found in the small gaps between what they say and what they actually do. Look for patterns, not isolated incidents. If a colleague praises your ideas in private, but casually undermines them in front of others, that is not a mistake. That is a strategy. If a friend shares your secrets and later uses them in a sly comment to make themselves look superior, that is a sign of duplicity. Observe their treatment of others, because betrayal is rarely selective. If they gossip about someone else, they will gossip about you. If they sabotage someone else's reputation, they will do the same to yours. Their behavior towards others is a preview of the role they will eventually play in your story. Analyze their motivations. Are they friends with you because of who you are, or because of what you can do for them? Do they seek access to your network? Do they feel more important when they are associated with you? Are they using your skills to solve their problems without offering anything in return? Understanding their motives allows you to predict their moves and create your defense. This phase is not about confrontation. You are not rushing to accuse anyone. Instead, you are collecting intelligence. You are building a mental dossier on the person. This awareness alone will give you an advantage, because you will no longer be blindsided. Phase 2. The art of the counter-facade and strategic ambiguity. Machiavelli taught that a ruler must project an image of strength and stability, even when facing uncertainty. You too must create a counter-facade, a shield that protects your inner world from those who seek to exploit it. This is not dishonesty, this is strategy. Fake friends. Power lies in knowing your vulnerabilities. They gather this information over time, through conversations, small confessions, and moments when your guard is down. Your mission is to stop feeding them ammunition. Become a fortress of information. Share the surface-level stories about your life. Talk about the new restaurant you visited, or the movie you enjoyed, but keep your real plans and struggles private. If you are working on a major career move, reveal nothing until it is already complete. This way, they have no opportunity to sabotage or intercept your progress. Adopt the mindset of benevolent but reserved. You can smile, you can share a coffee, you can compliment their work, but you maintain an invisible line they cannot cross. You can be friendly without being emotionally open. This balance keeps things professional and safe, while avoiding unnecessary tension. Master strategic ambiguity. When asked a probing question, give an answer that sounds full but reveals nothing. If they ask how a project is going, say it is keeping you busy and you are learning a lot. This satisfies their curiosity without arming them with specifics they could twist against you. Phase 3. The calculated disengagement. Machiavelli warned that open confrontation should be used sparingly, because it creates visible enemies and risks damaging your reputation. Instead, the most effective approach with fake friends is a slow retreat that feels almost natural. The fading away technique is your secret weapon. Stop initiating contact when they message, respond later, not instantly. Politely decline some invitations without over-explaining. Prioritize other commitments. Slowly, their access to your time and energy will shrink, and the bond will weaken without dramatic fallout. Diversify Your social and professional circles. Fake friends thrive when you have limited support. By actively building new connections with people who genuinely respect you, the influence of the toxic relationship diminishes. When you no longer rely on them for companionship or collaboration, you take away their leverage. Maintain a public alliance in the workplace or social gatherings. Treat them respectfully and professionally, even as you distance yourself privately. Keep your public image clean. This way, if they try to damage your reputation, their behavior will stand out as petty, while you remain above reproach phase. For strengthening your inner power, this is the part most people miss. It is not enough to identify fake friends and withdraw from them. You must also strengthen yourself internally, so that you are less susceptible to manipulation in the future. Means improving your self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and independence. Know your boundaries and enforce them without apology. Learn to say no without guilt. Learn to recognize flattery for what it is, when it is genuine, and when it is a calculated move. To lower your guard. Build confidence in your own abilities, so you do not seek validation from those who would use it to control you. Spend time reflecting on your values, because fake friends often try to pull you into activities and choices that serve them. By conflict with your principles, the clearer you are on what matters to you, the harder it is for them to steer you off course. 5. Turning lessons into long-term strategy. Machiavelli would remind us that human nature does not change. People have always mixed kindness with self-interest, loyalty with ambition. That means these strategies are not temporary fixes. They are lifelong habits. Make radical observation your default way of interacting with new people. Make strategic ambiguity a natural part of your communication style. Build your fortress of information, so strong that only the most trustworthy individuals have access to your inner life. And when necessary, use calculated disengagement without hesitation. Your peace, your power. These lessons are not about cruelty, they are about clarity. They are about protecting your energy, your reputation, and your destiny from those who would use you as a stepping stone. By adopting this mindset, you are not becoming hard-hearted, you are becoming wise. You are stepping into the role of strategist rather than victim. You are choosing to play the long game with your life. You are ensuring that the only person who truly shapes your future is you. So, take these ideas and act on them starting today. If there is someone in your life who feels wrong in your gut, trust that feeling. Begin observing, limit what you share, create that protective distance. Your peace and your power are worth it.